Hi, this is Daniel, and well, this is going to be a video about the true Christian struggling with his own, um, basically struggling with the spirits of the world. Basically, the spirits are, you know, they're stronger than us. Actually, they're much more clever than us, and this is basically a spiritual warfare that we're going through. And if you're a true Christian, and the more true you are, the more there will be a battle. And this is why you must go to God, because He is the only one that can actually win the battle. He actually won the battle on the cross, and He will win the battle through prayer. Also, do the prayer privately, because He is the only because people will say, "Oh, that's cool," and basically, we're not supposed to be for people. We're supposed to be for only for God. Only please God, and this is what we should do. Also know that if you don't go to God constantly, He'll condemn you for what you've done. Also, make sure you just also tell other people about Christ. And if you're not doing any videos, just do videos about Christ. Tell them about God. Tell them about all He has done for you. Tell them about what He can do for you, especially in the spiritual battle, because people will need your help. Because if everyone preaches right now, the world will be safe. But the only unfortunate thing is the path is very narrow. The path is so narrow that I don't know. It's more like that. There's only very few people that are making it to heaven. Excuse me. But then today, there's enough that there might be a chance that the world might just be not taken up, but basically you know snatched from God's angels, or not like that, but more like So basically, right, we're okay. So the only thing that matters is now. The only thing that matters is the world going to end now? But is my life going to end now? When was my last day? So basically, remember that the demons want to snatch you from God. They do it slowly, and then when you're not focusing on God, they do it very quickly. They do it. They have a very particular pattern about how they can actually steal you from God. Basically, the only way through God is believing in Him. It's not just by water baptism, it's also believing in Him and then confirming that you believe in Him. Do not be fearful. Do not be a person that doesn't care for God. Or do not be a person that thinks they're better. Because God will, in fact, He will just try to address it through other people. But also know that He's the one that created the Bible. And also know that He also saves people through faith and all that, but He also wants you to be confirmed with the truth. And the Bible is the only truth. And also know that, God is going to answer your prayers. He will save you. If you know Him and He knows you, He will save you. And He can do that by believing in the right things and believing that God will do everything just to get you out of a bad situation, because He loves you like a father. He is just, and He will condemn anyone that is too harmful. and he also will protect his children like his sheep. He is a father to us. He's the one that really cares for all of us. And he also thinks that we need he knows that we all need help sometimes. So basically, come to him like a child, and he will come to you like a father. Remember, remember, he absolutely loves you, but he is also the most just God you can ever imagine, even more than you can imagine. So he will make you tell the things that you have done before. You will be accountable of all the things you've done. He will make you tell everyone in the courtroom what you've done. And also remember that and he will also know that of what you've done, but you must tell everyone in the courtroom because they're the witnesses. You will make an account of what you've done in God's judge throne room. And if you are saved, he will give you he will spare you. But you're only saved once your eyes are opened. You will only be saved once you basically once you know him and he knows you. And to know him, let's see. To know him is to read the Bible, but not all that is gonna help you. To know him, all you have to do is pray, "Oh Lord, make me know you. Make me love you," or anything like that. I want to know you. And then have it in true heart. That's on the prayer, but say that in true heart, guys. And if you're desperate for him, you will be the one calling out to God for salvation. And then call out to God that you may be saved and that he may make you believe in him and that he may believe in you. And also know that the battle is going to be the struggle is going to be very real. Remember that. Demons will be attacking you left and right, and it will not be easy. And a true Christian is basically they're loving, they're caring, they're willfully happy to know what's next, and they want to preach out to others. They want to help others believe in Christ, and they're also persecuted in a great way. They're also meek, and they're also meek when like. What I mean by that, they're very also they're also they also live a poor life, like not spiritually, but an earthly poor life. And what I mean by that, they're desperate for God. They're desperate for what do you call that? Justice. They're hungry for justice, and they're hungry for they're all hungry for a good thing to happen to the world. Matter of fact, if you belong to God, you only want to see what's in heaven and not on earth. You will not be pleased by the things on earth. You will only be pleased on the things in heaven. And believe me, believe that God, that is true to the word. Believe that God has made the Bible, and it is all true. Nothing in the Bible is a lie. It is all true. And if it's a little off, it's made by man. But everything in the Bible is true, no matter what. And believe that God is the one, the true founder of the earth, Alpha and Omega, Alpha and Omega, and the one that will give strength to everyone. But he will also throw any soul to hell. And if the devil also is able to use God in certain ways, but not in a lot of ways. Matter of fact, a few ways he can use God is to make sure he throws people to hell, make sure that God judges people, make sure that God says sorry, you have messed up. That's probably one of the very few ways you can use God. And you can also use God and make him angry. But that's just a few ways. It's because, Satan knows how to trick people. And, he's desperate for people to snatch from heaven. But not in heaven, but on earth. He is desperate for people just to not believe in God, because he is desperate for attention. He only wants to meet people in hell because he's a very lonely guy. He's so lonely that he wants billions and billions of people. Anyway, that is true, and he will always remain the same. Anyway, I think I'm going to be done now, okay? Sorry if I didn't show myself, but I've decided not to show myself. You already see me, okay? I'll be done now, okay? Bye.